That should be good. Hi, hello. Welcome, everybody. Should be long enough. Well, yeah. Video games? Who would like to play some video games? Wait, hold up. I gotta rev up the old comedy machine up in here. Been a little bit too low energy. I gotta pump that shit up, you know what I'm saying? I've been knocking bangers at school. I've been making them real jokes. Been asking them pretty cursed hypothetical. People have been telling me to fuck off because I made some really questionable jokes and questions. As I was wondering, I was wondering a really important question. Sorry. What? I cannot see that message. What? I cannot see bum figuring. Oh, there you go. Now I can. Okay. Ask me a cursed hypothetical. Okay. What? Oh, wow. I cannot see chat when I pop it out as I usually do. When I pop my bottom out, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's do this. This is good. This works. Video game. While I'm launching the video game, I'll shoot my hypothetical. Maybe we can take a second. I'll tweet about the stream, wait 5 minutes, and in the meantime we can I can ask the question. So let's say full immersion MMORPG comes out. Let's talk let's say a la Sword Art Online. Full body haptic, you don't move, you can do whatever you want, okay? You're basically in the game. You're 100% in the game, okay? And everything's great. It feels like World of Warcraft, like back in the games. It's an amazing MMO. You feel you are having friends in it. It's a lot of fun. More cool. More variety simulator for gaming. Come. Okay. So, as I was saying, MMORPG. It's an amazing MMORPG. VR. You are like augmented reality. You are in the game. You're actually in the game. And the game is amazing. It's actually really good. Now there's an update. The sex update. You can actually have sex in the game. Would you have sex in a video game? And I'm not saying just a cinematic or anything. I'm talking full on, you feel it. It's undistinguishable. Even if you never had it, it's undistinguishable. You can have it with other players, with other NPCs. Would you? That was my hypothetical. Everybody looked at me like I was fucking insane. A guy said, "Well, if you feel if it's in your brain, it's like, yeah, it's in your brain. It's like if you're having a dream." Oh, numbers. So you'd be feeling it. Yeah, you'd be feeling it. So like in the real world, you'd be having a rage on hard on, and you'd be well, basically you'd be you'd be coming inside your pants. I'm like, yeah, you would. You just have to have the solution to that, if you're not an idiot, is that you need to have a diaper. Like, they make adult diapers. Just use it if you want to play a sex game in VR. Someone else goes like, wait, so does that mean... Oh, I know this one, of course. Oh, numbers times to check. Oh, no. Some other dude comes on and he's like, hold up. Is there like, is there a way to like verify age? It's like, well, they ask your age, but it's an online game. You can lie about your age. So they're like, there's a chance that it's actually a 14-year-old boy in a MILF body. I'm like, yeah, 100%. There's actually a chance that you're not having sex with someone who looks like their avatar. And he's like, there's a chance. I'm like, yes, there is. And he looks at me like, I know, I'm not saying. One dude turns around and he just goes like, I said no because I know myself I'd be addicted. Of course I do. Motherfucker, free trials always get you. Oh, my internet crashed. Hello, hi. Still alive? Your stream lagging. Fitch fixed it. No way, they told you to fuck. Yeah, well, I was asking a genuine question. There was a gaming club in my college, so I went in there and asked them. They were playing Smash, so like... Oh, they were playing Smash and one of the dudes got... I shit you not. There's a, there's a Smash club. Well, not a Smash club. There's a video game club at our, in Canada, it's the step between high school and university. So around 17, 20, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. So around that. You're about for the, no, I'm not actually. They smash each other. Yeah, it'd be a solution for them. But no, actually, why am I having so many difficulties with internet today? Again, I'm not doing anything. I'm actually just talking. For once, I'm taking the time to talk. Okay, so there's a they mostly use it to play Smash, and okay, I'll be back. Okay, can you guys hear me? Is it working? No, it's actually... No, actually... Wait. Huh. Has it always been cut off? Actually, my whole house was having issues here. That was actually funny. But no. Goddamn delay. What's up with the delay? Did I? My God. No, it should be good. It should be good. Try refreshing. Okay, so let's actually start the game now. We've been fucking around for long enough. So anyway, yeah, there's a gaming. Of course, there's a gaming club. And I shit you not today, the funniest shit happened. Like, classic. If you're taking gaming, and mind you, they mostly use that room to play a Super Smash Ultimate. Oh my god. If they mostly use it, a dude got kicked out because of the smell. He smelled so bad, he had to get kicked out. And it wasn't the first time. And I had to use like all my discipline to not laugh when they told me that. Because he was a walking stereotype. It's coming out in 4 days. Limbus Company? Do not know what that is. The music has been stopped. Game screen. Game. Game. Video game. Video game. Continue. So yeah. Motherfucker was a walking stereotype. I loved it. Yeah. I need that. Ooh, I need that. Friet. Friet. Okay. End of day briefing. Pay for the damage. We put the clothes in the trash. Jesus Christ. Guard if you know so. Read the watermarks. Get in front of Kinema headlights to read the halogen watermark on your ledger. That is true. Playing a watchdog. I'll stick around but mainly listen. Thanks for coming by. Link. It's the sequel to Laboratory. Wasn't that the Library of Ruina or whatever? I need the money. Okay. I forgot about ledger. Let's read that.
Inside, you see a
What's
set
the
of
next game
steering
on the
levers,
stream?
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Well, let's finish the first game, then I'll tell you. How do I turn on the
All
lights?
right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Yes, it is the third game in those games. Oh, okay. Press
The
engine start.
dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rouse per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl. Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Press
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
Continue.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Thanks, Kim. Let's read that ledger.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Continue.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Look at the
There are
perforations.
many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up.
The first row has 18 dots.
Well, next.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
Well, then that's
The
the
last
last one.
row has 3 perforations.
Okay.
As you look at them, you feel your index finger reflexively contract 3 times.
Seems like something I've done
And
before.
something you'll do again before this is all over.
Well, Kim, any ideas?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row.
You know the answer already. The tingle in your index finger gave it away.
Those are my confirmed kills. 3 of them.
That's right. How did you know?
Felt a twitch in my fingers.
Ah, right. Sometimes the brain's able to preserve certain responses even when conscious memory has been, let's say, misplaced. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Wait, was I actually a good cop?
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
How did you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Oh.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Maybe I should find one.
Why not gardening? You've already got the glove.
Oh, that's
It's
right, I'm
meant
still
in
wearing them.
earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
What about the street
The
crew?
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM,
Sydney.
and yet the
No,
major
stop.
arteries
No
of
ERP.
Renshaw are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, the rectangle is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of the rich Rivershell are recognizable. Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Jutting out of the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
All of them worse than here.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Name unknown. Super Cop 2. Sorry Cop 7. Boring Cop 2. Communist 2. Good Cop, Bad Cop 9. Honor 1. People killed 3. Case solved 216 years in service 18. Fucking hell. No ERP, answered having as I beat the shit out of a furry. It's not about furries.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershell. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
This game looks so good.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
What is in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Oh, do the sexy hair thing.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
East?
There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered. The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again.
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow. Two green snakeskin shoes stand at attention on the mosaic paving of the plaza.
But that's new. What's below?
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon caches from the revolution. Doors leading down to Le Royaume. The catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
You think you need to look at my search history to know, like, if I'm a furry or not? Did you not see the stream where I said I'd fuck most of the EV illusions? What's north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And close to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other
The
side?
road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto.
It is a
Beneath
crime.
its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where do I live?
On a street there that flows like a muddy river in the snow, with fire traps rising on either side. A film rental opens its doors to the rain. An armored motor carriage rushes past the corner, where you used to walk together. Suddenly, the hair on your back
The ex-wife.
rises.
You cannot return.
Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
And why? What am I doing there?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Will you be your ex-wife? There's a lot of steps involved in that. Mainly being a wife.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition-era statics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Thanks, Kim. I should probably take out my gloves. Yellow roses, dozen of them. Tulips, too. You can be a wife. Well, what if I just don't want to?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What's this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see. Now how do I pick up tar for the tar machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Thanks.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked,
Oh, no.
making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste
You need to be a wife or
Pharmaceutics
get
logo.
cancelled. Is that you coming out and saying be a male wife? Live be a stay-at-home husband. Are you gonna
And
force me?
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Wait, who's moral +3? Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste, you know, the
Oh.
pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one, there.
Okay. Oh, smokes!
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line
Have a
the
male
wall,
queed.
inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no.
Good thing you're an unrecovering alcoholic.
No!
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
God damn it. I'm broke.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I have some questions for you. Don't care. I don't care about the magazine.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me about anything this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality?
It
Economic reality, or...
No, I meant the physical.
I don't know. What about it?
The coalition.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the
I
wall.
love how I have it right here and I ask her.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Okay. She seems happy to return to her rating, but what about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Do you know the man who died?
Not really.
Does it mean you knew him a little, or you...
No, I didn't know him at all.
Then don't fucking lie to me. How long has it been there?
No, really long.
Well, thank you for your
Uh-huh.
help. Thanks for nutting, cunt. Yeah, Kim. Quick question. Nothing. I cannot ask him for money.
Scab?
Ask a man with jolly eye.
What did he just call you? A... Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
No. Yeah, pouring downtrodden. Right to work. What exactly is a scab?
Kind of a worm. Content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Don't seem to like them
Gotta
much.
be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
Jung-un. Hey, I love Kim. I'm sure he'd give me money if I asked.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to
We've
them?
explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
No, I don't want to do this again. Did you just call me a fag? No. Well then, yeah, it's pouring down to Rodden. Right to work.
Good one, officer. Don't worry. We here have solidarity with the RCM. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I just said it. No. We're short on money right now. Can you give me
Proceed,
some?
my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciated.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to...
The protesters in Mexico taking a
You know,
job.
The winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing though.
The union has problems getting by.
Nothing to worry about really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike though.
Every little bit helps, you know.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
Well, what about the boots? Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Oh, I know. What?
What happened?
I need $100 if I want to sleep tonight.
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor. What'd you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
So Kuna used to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
Sweet Christ.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
Well, elaborate on the technical
I
stuff.
did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove.
Oh,
So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
her piece of armor up for grabs, then, but I already sent the boots away.
I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
And my career's gauntlets. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
One. One is enough.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits.
Smart.
Good luck if you go for those boots, though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
Thank you for the
No
cooperation.
problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
I need to get Basil Gates and speak with your boss.
Oh. Good, good. What matters do you want to discuss with Everard?
He might I can disclose any details of an ongoing case.
So mysterious. So intriguing. Either way, the road in front of you is wide and open.
Can let me go?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Fancy words, so I just fucking walk in?
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measure head.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini Supremus is there.
Semis?
Right past him,
Right.
then press the button to unlock the door.
Haha.
Go past him again,
Ah.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Gotcha, I think I have some question for you. It doesn't seem like it's going to be easy, buddy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
That's a bad
Or
idea.
You could convert to a Semini Supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Did anybody won against him?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Is that the name of your fist? Well, did anybody convert?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Well, fair, okay.
Sure.
But one more thing. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Feels like he's hinting at something, but you're too hungover or dumb to understand right now.
Well, then let's go. Okay. Kuno lied to you. In order to succeed, down, autopsy to be finished, and Kims has to be absent. Okay, you really want one piece of it's enough. Find and locate one piece and it's one done. Track down your gun, find the murder weapon. Okay. And you a physical build? I am. I don't think I'm gonna fucking win against that fucking monster.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Thank you.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Size him up.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me. What is this androgynous sexual maturity?
Oh, it's getting kind of steamy.
Things are not as bad as they look. Sure, you have high blood pressure from metabolizing heroic quantities of ethanol, but you are robustly built. You will survive.
Thank you,
I
Endurance.
can see you were once an athlete, then deteriorated in your 20s. It is typical of your haplogroup. Let's blame the failed education system and leniency towards degenerates in your homeland.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
Oh,
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company.
Kim, is it that bad?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Nah. Well, I don't care. I need you to open the door to the arbor.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
I'm sorry, is it having issues again? Stop this. Quit. Quit. Okay. Should be good. The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness.
Nick, why are you a cutie? Oh, gee, thank you. I don't know. Must be the depression.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind it, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's go. Push him out of the way. Ouch.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you.
The bubbled butt? Oh, that's just natural. Always had it. Never knew how to use it. Now I do.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard.
Ooh, 42. Wait, just a question. Yeah, I need to go talk to the union boss, Everard, and Wild Pine's rep. Okay, where's the rest of the armor? Damage. I just... smokes, important. My badge, which would confirm my name is indeed Harry. We'll see his supremacy when he can't reproduce. But ow, you're right. I need to bite his dick off. Isn't Everard the union? Oh, no, you know what? How about this? No. Fuck.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Fuck you.
The fist cracks in his hand like a rotten apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
Nope.
Your hand twists.
I won't fucking say anything.
Still, you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
We
Leave.
still need to get into the harbor. There's an interview to conduct. There must be another way.
Shit. Okay. Oh.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
100%, don't worry.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hug.
But I was finding bad and savory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
That is fair, but you saw what I did to that kid. I was trying to assert my dominance. It worked once, it's gonna work twice.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already
I'll be honest, I might attack him again.
The lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything. That's right. You should do it again. It's the last thing you'll be expecting.
Okay. Hermetically sealed door, locked by an electronic means. There's no lockpicking or door kicking this one. In case of strike, press button behind guard. Yeah. I need physical instrument to be able to beat the racist. That's what I do. I want to see how far someone would go if I just say, I will not give up. What are you going to do? Break my arm? Go ahead. Oh, now there's store booze. Who are you?
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Your right to work?
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down?
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to
Do you do that in real life too? Or didn't have a chance?
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see.
Oh, yeah, no. When it comes to snoo, yes.
Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
100%. With some not different. Come strike bigger too. Shows. I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Okay, whatever.
Ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
We douse this.
We have
Wait.
families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
What? Okay. What exactly is your goal
We
here?
were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, yeah, I know who it is. Have you considered storming in? Why don't you just talk?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It
Okay.
would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
I actually like to speak with a union boss.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. Why you want to meet that fat asshole?
Official matters, not to be discussed with outsiders.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Well, it's a crime for someone else to solve.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
Who are all those strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful.
What's dinner?
Not
It's a
boring
meal that you
corporate
take at a certain time to, well, to feed yourself, mostly.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Okay. I'm just going to leave. Feed me. Money! I need money. I think we're about to finish today. My car kept in good condition. Money. Hello.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
If you say so. Sorry. Physical instrument. I now look trashy.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece.
Finished today?
Secured and mounted in the air, with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
No. I don't know what you mean. I just started the stream. Who is this? I'll finish at around in like 2 hours, let's say.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the
Jesus,
insane.
my nose.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Use English to communicate. He does that
He
sometimes.
blew through the whole national treasury, starting
Oh.
with the birth of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to
No,
his family.
I don't know
and
if
the
I said that, to be
of the
fair.
Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national
Stories
treasury?
have That he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
I would like to sleep on gold, actually.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what
You
now?
see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Oh.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Okay, so he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Elysium Bay.
Wow. Okay, so that is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
So where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Elysium Bay, thrown there by the river,
Oh yeah,
a
that we
group
know.
of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Well, then someone must have restored it.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I don't get it.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Well, what's the
Something
indentation?
with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. Bullet?
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
Oh, what do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Target practice?
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above.
Okay. Humanox. Measure head. I should go back. Stop between those trucks and their smokes. Get them. Where? Oh! Yes!
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The first Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Pull one out.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Let's go.
The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
What's the repercussion, by the way?
Repercussions? There's a high risk of glory, with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that.
Well, chemistry wouldn't have
It
any
will
reason
help
to
you
lie.
Concentrate a bit. That much is true.
Well, then dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe it in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself, the man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
In the
Hell
bottom
yeah.
right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's great. Let's go to the mirror then. Smoking makes you smart confirmed? Yes, it gives brain juice. Actually, can I apologize for the bird?
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
The victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone in your staff have put them there? Well, no, actually, who else has the keys?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Someone on the staff have put them there.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with a crime scene.
Oh, thanks.
Yes?
Goodbye. It's gonna be a surprise when I sing karaoke. I need the money. Spice, alcohol, tomato.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
No, that is a bad idea.
The man
Yes, sir.
puts his cup down.
Grassy
and slides
Quebec.
something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Get some impressive pots.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots.
You know what? Finger guns. Stay masculine. Who the fuck was that? What is this?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I wonder where this door
You
leads.
do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobbled blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
You say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Try to push?
The door does not budge. The
Touch.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is
Oh my
flush
god, I'm
with
so
its
sorry
frame
about my nose.
on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Oh, wow. Anyway. Oh, let's go yell at Kuno. Actually. Hello, miss.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweet.
If she could. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled...
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I don't have money for you.
Okay. I'm still bleeding internally. Akuno!
Necromancer pig. That shit was dark. Going in there like that. Oh, brutal shit. Tell me, Kuno dies. You're gonna pick one out of his brain like that too? Kuno's gonna go out in a hail of bullets. Gonna look like a fucking porcupine.
Porta Rosa, a side alley of the Boogie Street Spearhead. A young man in his early 20s approaches patrol officer Emile Mullins and asks for a cigarette. As Officer Mullins reaches in his coat pocket for the pack of Astra he just purchased this morning, the man shoots him point blank in his chest. Breathless, the patrol officer collapses in the gutter. His right hand is grabbing the armor on his chest. The bullet didn't pierce it, but he can't breathe. On the pavement, the patter of the perpetrator's feet growing distant. Bleed, pig. Someone opens a window and says, but Emile cannot see who. His sight grows dim with pain.
You know what's a good line? Work. You know, I'll be there for you, Kuno.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting, how?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about?
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
She's fucked up. Wait, hold up. I should have saved. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Reminds me, I should... Physical instrument, I should level it up. Kinda want to. Listen to me. It's not her, she's... No, she's fucked up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's
Shit!
fucked up.
Shit!
Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will.
Okay.
There are no guarantees here.
She's trying to control you.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him...
Idiot. You bungled it up.
Fuck.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Try to fuck,
Fuck.
my Kuno.
Fuck.
Try
No.
to fuck my Kuno way. Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Kuno.
Okay, try again.
Too pushy last time.
Okay.
Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S.
Okay, so what's the deal?
Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides. She came also, all in all, Kuno respects madness.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it.
Fuck you. If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it.
What's up with her?
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in.
Whoa.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Okay, so what's the language? Then I'm curious.
Fuck knows. She says it's the Song of Air people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Suruis?
Suruis? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
She said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Define real deal.
Snuff radio shit.
Sorry.
Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
Serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488.
488?
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, okay.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps it calm.
In the back of his head.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something
I
searching.
could kill.
in her
Wait, no.
eyes.
I'm more interested in Kunois.
Fear.
Think she has anything to do with Deadman?
She would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Fair.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Okay. Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit.
What do you mean stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
The apartment building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
What do you mean dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
Said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home, and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Oh, well, how are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Okay, she needs professional help.
Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her. Sneak up on you later and fuck you up. You understand?
Black pupils trying to focus.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
You know what? I can respect that.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit.
Hell yeah!
He's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
For the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. That fucking pile of Eternite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it up and you can fuck into Kuno's shack.
He means the shack to the right of the greenhouse, with snow melting on the roof.
Okay, about mañana.
So?
I wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway.
Fuck, okay.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Stab Kuno? Ah, I got my own little dealer.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Oh, whatever.
What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck out of here. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
What about the illegal or
Kuno
narcotics?
gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
I'll have to get back to you.
For fucking ever. Kuno doesn't.
Okay. This he meant? Wait, can I go there?
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
Pull the
There it
panel
is.
aside?
You see a shabby little door.
So this is the shack Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside there.
Empty tube of magnesium supplement. It's a bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Oh, I was like, I'm taking it.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder.
Kunos uses shrooms.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Oh. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Actually, a fallen slogan from the aggressive youth-oriented campaign sign. Cursed pig's head. Looks mummified. Use the amphetamines in front of him. Hello, where are you going? Okay. Let me check. Collapse soon. Pillars keeps the ruin together. Grand Kuran 37. Knows a fad. Cool, I got my ass kicked by a racist. Seven. 100. Only 93 more. Curious about this. Okay. Can I go down here or maybe keep going over there? No. I thought maybe I could climb down somewhere. I don't think I have the opportunity to do the narcotics. Okay, interesting. Okay, I didn't ask Kuno about the clothing.
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah?
The element
Teach him
clothes
of
were in the
Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
the clothes.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. I should lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Damn, he got that Gucci shit.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
I asked you about his clothes. Tell us who the sponsor of this stream is. I'm still...
Seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Know anything about tampering? I'm investigation. I already have pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. Yeah, whatever. Kuno...
From the shack.
Did you fucking there?
What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
It's like some kind of musician. Trying to send me a message of some sort?
Yeah, to the both of you. Watch your ass in Kuno's town, or Kuno's gonna fuck your head off.
What about the
It's
magnosolan?
a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Tell us who the sponsor of this stream is. I'm still in contact with some. I could use some. Oh fuck, it's magnesium, right?
It's the Mac. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Well, I know. I rock it all the
You're
time.
not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
What about the plate?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking...
On Russian fanboy?
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you?
Okay, I've heard of this.
Good call, Pigmeister.
I'm off.
Kuno does...
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what the magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high.
I fucking knew it wasn't the alcohol.
Yeah, the other things. Long live the other things. Made you strong as an ox, they have.
So where's the lack of magnesium
Yes,
in me?
and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to mag it
You
up?
need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form.
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system. Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem.
Noted.
Certainly not the dextroamphetamine.
What?
Nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your
Wait, electrochemistry is against coffee? That's funny. Anyway, opinion on Russian femboys? They're hot. Next question. I'd fucking okay. Rose, a pistol, and half naked dame on its cover. Erotica. But without actual erotica. Pate. What is it about? North seems important. Boyundara, it promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Says you must stay in a hard buddy at the nearest deep. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using my fucking bullshit. Crime romance. Okay. Hello.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Oh my god, she's actually normal. Navy Newton, that is a femboy.
My name is Annette, sir.
Huh.
Mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store.
Plaisance.
She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Already learning the value of hard work. I'm not messing with someone else's kids.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Herself in that
Or there
situation.
could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Okay. That's enough
Maybe
romance.
some about other books.
See you around.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I said, it would be funny to get like a sponsor for porn games. You know, Nataku. I remember back in the days, I think 2020, around 2020, 2021, PewDiePie did like multiple of them. Just straight up porn games. Fucking took me by surprise. Hit me like a blind jab. Actual fucking flashbang. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what? I know this website. I know this game. I went on there. What? That's gacha hell. Why are you doing it there? And the erotica isn't even that good. But I respected that. Can get you one. I need to get viewers. But like, okay, here's the deal. I really like the games that I play. And I don't want to play some boring ass Valorant or League or PUBG. That kind of shit is boring to me. Even Apex. I hate them. And I don't want to buy the newest game for the sake of streaming it. Just like that. I don't like it. It's boring. I'd rather play games I want to share with people. So I don't think I'll ever be able to make money or sponsor shit. Just small gay 10k. Then you can get one. If I managed to get 10k, I'd be fucking shook it. Anyway. I guess I do, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy.
I mean, if Minecraft becomes
but you
sponsor,
do it.
but you
Day
have to
in
play.
and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I could say I took some money from that Maniac. Oh wait, day in day out, didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter.
You didn't log that in as a donation either.
I did.
You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider.
I guess I got some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle.
I do believe we actually did get a cardiac arrest in your life.
Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Because guard guy was riding my ass.
Dartman has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from it. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head.
Fucking taxes?
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket. Stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. No fucking way.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
I'm against taxes, baby. Ace is low. Yes. I keep it. Rigorous self-critique. Still haven't figured that shit out. All endurance. Learning cap to... wait. Aren't I already at that? Yes. I don't need it. Factual memory return. I'll still need it, but... cold-blooded. White, it gets further and further away. White morning? Okay. Let's wait for my thoughts to finish, then we'll pick a new one. That broken window? Tibbs has windows. If I had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. What is this?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewers.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Never mind, sorry. If I have to play old Minecraft, I wouldn't mind. Resistant squalls of seabirds. Cute. Wait. Bag. You okay? Whatever. What is this? Take care, Link. Thanks again for passing by. But yeah, if I have to play old Minecraft, I don't mind. It will actually be dope. I'd play modern Minecraft. I could play modern Minecraft. That'd be actually a good idea. Well then, while we're walking, I'll keep picking up trash so I can pay my tab. Oh, I'm actually a hobo. We come around and survey the sea, indifferent to your approach. The fanboy SMP? They would be like one of the only SMPs I'd give a shit about. Magnesium. Oh! Oh! Hey! Cunt! What's up?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
If anything, you're afraid she'll take you out one day.
Why would you even say that?
Sneaking up on me like that. It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay, fine. Ill-advised residential area overlooking Jamrock. Fog, your last boon, and feel catastrophically leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. That's good. The garden hose is going to be used for until the snow smelt. Chairs and table heated by rain and rot. Bullet holes. Just closed door. But you look at it suspiciously. That's rain collector. Locked. Orange bum hat. Reaction speed. I'll wear it. I should heal one time. Just in case. Why does the tip site not accept Ukrainian money? It doesn't? I don't know, man. If I'm guessing correctly, it's using, I'm using Streamlabs. I mean, if you're using Ukrainian money, you probably need it more than me. No offense. Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair and tools used to assemble it. Capside apartment. Rue de Saint-Ghislain. There's someone up there. Give your money, best money. I ain't saying that. Closed. What is this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Thank you.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Looked like there was constructions here once decades ago. Jesus. Magnesium. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this slope. Sloop. Docking reserved to residents of Rue Saint-Germain. Ghislaine, pardon.
A striking woman leans against the
Hello.
of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach.
Sheep
green raincoat
and
glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Shake her hand.
Glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Please, I can only be so aroused.
Dash to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical
Kim, come on.
Very unusual.
Thanks.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
Okay, let's run with it.
Happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Let's roll with it.
I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
I'm really... You know what? I'm a hobo.
It's what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? What is this? An athletic challenge? Scream it from the top of your lungs immediately. Show that asshole.
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so.
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
Wait, can I be a misogynist? As I should be, for even considering it. This is a woman, and I'm a man.
Yes, you should be able to take care of yourself. Not grovel at her beautiful feet, dishonoring yourself and your organization with this request.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Joyce, wait, Joyce. That's her! Tell me about Wild Pines.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Well, then what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Got it.
She nods.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Well then... Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
I will slay it then.
It's only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
Oh.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
More precisely, your role in it.
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
The strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection, but that's a subject for later.
You mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
How the talks going? Before.
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Oh, okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
I actually, like, they have no idea what they're doing.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
What does that even mean?
Quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision, about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Oh, they're retarded?
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
And you're offering one?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assumed that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
This checks out.
Okay. Yeah, because he was looting the corpse. The cabs. What about the scabs at the gate?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
Let's call them strike breakers. Put them there, right?
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
Well, what about Mr. Clare?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Evrart is fantastically corrupt.
Ah.
I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick it with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Wait, that sounds like you're about to take a rapier to him.
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Oh, so there's two of them.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Evrart does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself, outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
Bastardization? A mob.
The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate.
Oh!
Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
practically a socialist mob.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with
Crime boys.
to a crime syndicate for 2 decades.
They're union crime
However
boys.
much you feed the wolf always hungers.
So you tell me he managed to turn the union into his own mob? Is what I'm getting. Under the Emergency Act, they did it like organized labor as its bets, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brother Clares came and transformed it into a mob. Jesus. Yeah, the elections.
Asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Her name.
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
Eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am.
That's all I need to know.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I had recently suffered from an unusual medical episode?
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
After a night of heavy drinking, Jesus Christ, this is embarrassing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Well, you see, Miss, I'm kind of an idiot. I'm up to shenanigans from time to time. It's not about gaining something, it's about causing something.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
And quite good at it, if I do say so myself, which I do say so myself. Which,
But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
how do I negotiate my way out of this? Shit! I need to know about this lynching. It's very important. It's a case I'm solving.
It is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
This is the entirety of my existence. This will, and I hope somewhere I only have this case. Is what I will be known by. Except this lynching. There is only this ghost and this lynching.
I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
Ah, this is embarrassing.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us a moment.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How'd you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Okay, so we're henchmen now.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Shit.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
You know what? Wait. So, well, first of all, I'm sorry.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
So, do you propose we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Let's get back to her then. This is bad. What's the next game? Sexy Brutal.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay. Yeah, you know what this.
Reality.
Even the most basic terms of reality.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
Okay.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Okay, what are you talking about? You keep talking about acute.
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this.
Playing shitty game? Because I want to play them. What causes it?
It's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Definitely the drinking.
She nods slowly. What this boils down to is This reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle, and drain that shit right down your throat.
No, that's the issue.
Head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her face.
You can try esprit de corps.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
Okay. What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
No, the place here.
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
Let's...
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux.
That's written wrong.
33A and 33B
Or is it?
Not nouveau. They're old.
Yes, it is. 100%. Where's the U? I imagine fucking English-speaking people seeing me go, "Where's the U?" And there's like they're looking at it like, "Why would there be a U?" Like there should be a U. O and U together makes oo. It's just that simple.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off. Splat, splat.
From a dilapidated balcony, a young girl in odd clothes gives Joyce the evil eye. Rain paintbrush held to her throat.
You could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Wonderful.
Classy. What is that?
Girl in the old lady rags.
Yeah.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music,
Normies.
the radio, the food in the chain restaurant. Those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags. She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
No, it's
I
simple.
can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead. All right. What next?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Wait, what's this? Oh my god.
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
So we're near it?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
And what about Martinez?
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
And what about the island in and of itself?
Caillou. Imagine a pebble.
It means pebble, yes.
Blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch. The Martinez Distributory.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay, what's Rivershoal?
Rivershoal is what you call a city.
Yeah, okay, what kind of city?
Great kind.
Why?
History detective. They built this city to resolve
On rock and roll?
history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Who built it?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Jesus Christ, what's with the lore?
In the DeLorean century, 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve
They
it?
say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an important part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
Where?
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like evening stars above the curvature of the planet.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it. She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence. Slow. This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Rivershoal Special Administration Region. Look how you... Name after name, none of them is familiar. They seem real, but nothing is wrong. Something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. The upper company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corner, see if they peel loose. Feel like the most important of all thoughts, the one you must truly complete. I do have a spot empty for it.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something...
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Madame Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Is that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right. Jesus.
Better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Okay. Thank you.
Of course, detective.
Yes?
The
What
case...
Do you want to know? You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you?
No,
There's no
indeed.
reason to wing anything. 3 days ago...
Oh, fuck.
During... They didn't identify... There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union... That's right.
That's all I need. Okay. Nothing. Can I get in here?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Not now. I don't think I have time today. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the pain? She's talking to me?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there.
Where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pigman.
I was trying to be
Your
smooth.
Grubby moves off little old ladies.
You know anything about the recent murder?
Ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What are you looking at?
Lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Wait, what's ozone?
It's where they grow whores like her. And their whoremen.
Oh, Jesus, can we calm down?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
We don't talk about the murder, fair, but what about the armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Just help me out here.
Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time!
Grow whores like me. Well, to be fair, I'm only theoretical whore. I haven't gotten any practice in yet, but I do believe I got the basics in. Got it.
Gee, I have no idea why I just told you that. You look like a shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
I'll catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
She was nice. Back, wait, can try again. Why would I want to try again?
Just an ordinary wall. Not yet. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Sorry, Kim. Curiosity, you know, kills the dog and all. No, it's a cat. Kind of want to hurry up and get to Frit. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Either that or it's no, never mind, that would make sense. No sense. Frit. Wait. Money.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Grow. Let's go. Maybe I can beg guard to let me sleep here. Oh, there's more people.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? A lot. For the room? Yes.
Let's talk about this.
Thing.
There's a mysterious blue steel door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it.
Do you know what's behind it then?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. I'm going to sing.
Absolutely out.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Goodbye. Let's try the mirror. We do have the mirror. We can try again.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Ooh. Tool not in hand. Let's go. Why not try?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Oh, the band. Wait. Do I have... I still have the gloves. What am I doing?
A mirror hangs...
I should have tried again. Do I still have my skill points? I do not. What did I use it on? Oh, for getting... God damn it.
A mirror hangs on
Let's
the
try it
bathroom
again.
wall.
Come on.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Okay, fine. There's to me hoping. There was to me hoping. Okay. We can try fist fighting the dude again. I'm not even smart enough to try to fuck up, try to accept the fact that he's a racist. Can I look at the map? No. Copy of the city map. Where would I find that now? Let me check. Physical instrument. Okay. I'm back again. If I die, we will. At least I'll save. Look like a hobo.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break.
Oh.
The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him.
Wait, what should I do?
Hurt closer. Don't wait. You've only got a millisecond. He's coming to. Time is breaking loose from the stupor. His left hand curls up into a fist.
Oh shit.
That fighting pose. Watch out. He's expecting the hook.
Back up and forward. 360 flying spin kick. Eat shit and die, racist.
The man lands with a dull thud, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left.
Oh my god, imagine someone kicks the absolute shit out of you and he says the dumbest shit ever. Disco Inferno.
You slam your fist on the button. The man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Woo!
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Rigorous self-critique. Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will.
Oh my god.
That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Oh my god, what a that's awful. Did you see that?
Yes.
Nothing. I need money.
The man is still knocked out.
Okay, he's not dead. Good, good, good. He was expecting the left hook. Thank you, my 25 different split personality. Every worker, members of the board. This is Dewey's typewriter. The model name is on the back. Oh, reminds me.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
I want to get into that mug talk again.
But it will not happen. The mug talk.
Ah! La fumée, volume 1, numéro 4. Postcards. Is that collectible now? Visual calculus, but less drama. Let's go. I look like such a loser. I love it. Center office file cabinet seems to be locked.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
We take those odds.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handle.
We always take those odds. We always take those odds. We do not care. 28% means there's a 28% of making it, so we make it.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
List of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood? Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Whirling.
The drawer slides shut.
Coffee machine is on. Buzzing sound. Train sprint. On the pillow and butter and coffee. On the armrest. On the armrest, really.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back.
Lieutenant!
Yes, it was probably you. It does bear the RCM insignia, after all.
Think I should get it then.
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Ooh. Esprit de corps and shivers is just better. Collecting rainwater. All around you, machines in quinsence. Numerous empty bottle, Commodore Red, Potter and Pilsner, 3-pack worth of cigarettes bought. Jesus Christ. Either someone was trying to speed run dying, or it's a really popular break spot.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, Rene Arnaud.
You look like a homeless. Really do.
Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
I'm gonna take a quick look inside.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Picture?
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that?
Artistic photo collage. It piques my interest.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Okay, fair. I lit in light. Jesus. What is this place? No fa? The fab? Oh yeah.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use.
The T
It seems to
isn't
control
pronounced.
the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Leave. That is a dangerous game to play. Is Kim your partner or did you just pick him up? He's my partner. He was assigned to me and he got here later than I did. So I had time to lose my entire memory and become the hobo that I am. Your habit is oddly correct. The great machines are sleeping. Oil rust. Smells like blood. Ultra Series gloves. Hello. Smells like burned coffee.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
What?
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot.
Oh god, he's Welsh.
You know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
I'm not taking those odds. Well, I'm never gonna level logic, so let's...
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Red's so much prettier than drabbled
Sure
green.
is, mister. Sure is.
Are you racist? I'm not racist, I'm pointing an obvious fact. Your daughter said I feel a kind of kinship to Welsh people. I understand their struggle. Not because they're being called sheep fuckers, but because they've been found out as sheep fuckers. I understand their struggle.
I had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Oh yeah. So what's in the container?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I'm looking for the union
you are
leader.
Mr. Everard then. He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like
Cuffs,
Mr.
continue.
Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
No. Where can I find him, though?
Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But you gotta be quick if you want to see him. He leaves around 10 p.m.
Fuck. Okay. Are you the Leo?
Oh, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What's that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
This soup to the man?
Yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
It looks like it's spiked.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Okay, I'm off. Wait, where is everyone?
Most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Right. Okay.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Oh, shit.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's you. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
What'd they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been
I'm
in
trying
a
to
fight
hurry
since
up
I
because
was
I
in
want to
middle school.
meet the guy before 22.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
No.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days.
Which I do not want to.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there.
I'm off.
Bye now.
Bye, Leo. Oh, what the fuck?
Before you is the face of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you, with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Are you in charge of the dock workers? Good way.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
Moving like ocean waves. My god. The collapse of my multiple chins keeps alerting the police.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level.
Oh no.
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no Titan of Elysium, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Fuck.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
This chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Jesus.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
It's comically huge. Yeah, okay. Everett, I need some money to pay a tab that I have. Only a spoonful. Pulls out a comically huge check.
It should be sufficient.
Doesn't make any sense. Why did I try to make that joke?
And patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
You know, Gart.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
Keep it, I'm good. I'm not taking money from someone I'm interviewing for murder. It's kind of my thing. But no, it's just, it gives him a lot of leverage in talking. Yeah, I know I need money, but I don't need dirty money. I need dirty money as in I picked it up from the trash.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease.
I'm not a
about
bum.
another
Well,
matter.
soon. But
Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
how do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
I really don't like him.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
I believe.
God,
Shit.
you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
I'm not about to cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr.
Fuck.
Dubois. Mr. Dubois! Harry!
I'm going into a safe place. Quick!
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I'm melting. Quick, tactical glass of water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Oh my god, thank you, Kim.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around
I'll
here.
shoot him. Once he gives me back my god, I'll shoot him.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
But
There's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information...
I'll stab him. Fuck shooting. Stabbing is more personal.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life, if I do say so myself.
I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Well, maybe you just don't know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
I'll look into it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free
Socialist.
thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Call me Mr. Dubois. Right. Why? Oh my god.
Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard. I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name.
God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
What are you...
I think the odds of that are very low.
I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
God damn it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Okay. Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
What's my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You don't feel like either one of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
I can work with that.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
Do I have a wife or kids? I have an ex-wife,
Harry?
that's my sure.
Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
Never mind, family.
Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
Grab kiss? Nope. No e-kiss. Only real kisses. Do you know where I live?
Of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and
Jamrock.
Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy.
God
a long
damn
way
it.
from home, but that's okay.
What kind of cup?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry?
Yes. You seem to be. A lot of the time. But right now, there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Oh. Makes sense. Because I don't do that shit. Keep suspect some things. Please, 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 please,
The
please.
folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM
Yes,
folder.
yes,
It's
yes,
just
yes.
another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
When will the stream end? In about half an hour. I'd say even 15 minutes. Maybe I'll be done with the day.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
I'm told the union is involved with the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Not even get 100 money.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Yeah, we are 100% sleeping outside. I might join the cop. I'm going to your shady brew. No, the
Yes,
lost gun.
Your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Wait, could he?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Does it mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Harry, that's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
He is not.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got it?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my
Oh,
window.
fuck.
Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
Well, understand, I am terrifying death machine.
Don't worry, Harry. Between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of his race thing.
I thought he was
So
just gonna
you
say
did
his
not
race.
get where we are today by frowning on eccentricity. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Okay, I'm looking into the shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
I'm gonna leave now.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then, past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
So... that was actually useless. God damn it. Might actually have to get rid of it. But for now... let's go. We are done. God, only 17. And I refuse the money because I don't want him. I don't like him at all. He's a little shit is what it is. He is. Let's go. Couldn't interview him at all. Of me? Sounds like a fucking loser.
Yes?
Wait, fuck you. Everest was so fucking annoying. I actually have to try.
The opposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall.
Thanks. Cool to know you have my back. Mañana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Labor up. Labor utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
The key.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Some whistleblower, I think.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity, I took it. I'm a hustle grinder.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but... you know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Well, can you tell me about the weasel person?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker.
Oh my god.
I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Well, I'm fighting right now the urge to kill myself, so make it easier for me. Who, you know, any idea who killed the hangman?
Mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The Arbor's prime area for suspicion. In your opinion, what are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Elaborate.
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Oh, did you guys kill
I'm
him?
in the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
So, why exactly are you guys striking? It doesn't make sense to
We're
me.
negotiating our share.
Your share? Not wages or pension?
They already covered.
Oh, you should be grateful.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece.
Oh, fair. I get it.
The man whispers.
I'm done. Go.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Pay the cafeteria manager yet for damages.
Take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Kim is my beloved. He's such a good boy.
The tear machine, your bottles clunk.
I can just hold the mouse. Wow, I'm an idiot.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it?
Could come sort of an arrangement for
Does
tonight.
that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim is about to say something. Let him. I trust him
I
more.
understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I still have my key.
Good luck trying to use it.
Against the metal box installed in the back of the floor.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
It's not going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay. Fuck.
Yes?
Ah! I need money!
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could sell.
No.
Transporting closure. Regular people just call
No.
it a cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
It wouldn't be right. No, 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 no.
Alright, let's not take them now. Then, come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
The cage.
I confiscated this for a little while back.
What are they?
Spinner hubcaps. Frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
What do you mean
A couple
confiscated
of
it?
weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you take his spinners?
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I get it.
They are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
He said something about a punch. You want to put these on the spinner on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Atrociously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry, you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Thanks.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Their speed limit. I mean, it takes me south of the plaza. No, I mean, driving under the speed limit can be dangerous. Actually, yeah. My sister got in an accident because someone, what's it called? Someone broke before getting into the highway, which led to like 5 people running into each other. My sister being the last one.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately.
I got an achievement saying literally the sorriest cop on earth. I'm just being polite.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a...
Okay, now you're just saying that to like random characters.
Who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection. I may have something to add to it.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe. Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Okay, there's something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The
Like how some people
in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
What?
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Explain as the pawnbreaker opens the register and
Of
recount the cash.
course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Pawn menu?
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Empty cassette. You look nothing like, just so you know. The ductwork. No. And I'll keep those. Damn. I don't know, I feel like keeping it. I don't have
Another
it.
time, perhaps.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon? Pyrrolidon? What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it me or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting.
Chill out, cop. We just want some of what you're having.
Pyrrolidon is just something you know, since the People's Power disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
He's taking it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
What? The People's Power?
Bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Tell me about this Emergency Relief Brigade.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Thank you for telling me. I don't feel like asking him more about like
I like the
shitty
theory
stuff.
more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
By the way, do you know happen to have any guns like the one carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
Her.
I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Oh, I sold my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
No, tell me everything.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
Well, then what was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and
Oh, god damn it again.
sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal. Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
Sorry, we don't see me. You had to see me in that state. You don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Hi, lass. Was there a buyer?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was
Why am I a woman? Nope, man,
I found
penis.
her
I have one.
interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously. His face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I'm sorry, I stole my god. Oh god. She must be one of my rabbit fans.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Have people from Everett Claire's union come to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Well, could we track him before?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
Well, we know now.
Of course.
Not now.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on-the-edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Okay.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Not now. Oh, we need to go to sleep. If we manage to get a bed tonight, I'd call it a day.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well?
Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Fuck.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
No. Okay. Some kind of superstar. Like Jamais Vu is about to finish.
Yes?
What'd they send me? Come on!
Look,
Yes!
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Wait, that can be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up? Like as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
What is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
You really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No, but you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
I want to talk about you. Yes,
I
you.
don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Whoa, will we get report?
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
That's
Good.
all for now. Do you believe I can sleep now? Save the game. My name is Bluemoonnyk. Your name is. Thank you very much for watching. I'm about to fall asleep. Actually, I'm gonna go play the wizard game with my sister. Because I like her a lot and it's a lot of fun to play with her. And I'm transphobic, but that is not important. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be here next time. Don't forget to like and comment. Apparently it helps with the algorithm. I will not kiss you for the end of the stream. That is reserved for people who I actually know. You're still text to on a screen to me. I do not know you. You do not exist. I have Twitter and Discord if you want to annoy me on those things. What game? Hogwarts Legacy. It's a lot of fun. I could play it on stream. It would be a better idea. I might just do it a bit. It's a long game though. It's a big game. Nope, no kiss. But that's being said. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.